The Taliban seals control of Afghanistan in a matter of a few days, the militant group going from city to city to city, successfully swallowing them up. Afghans in battle president fleeing the country today as the government crumbled and chaos ensued. Good evening, I'm Dawn Timoney. The takeover leading President Joe Biden to now authorize an additional 1,000 troops for deployment to Afghanistan. Helicopters have been racing overhead to evacuate personnel from the U.S. Embassy, which is now closed. The U.S. was set to completely withdraw troops by August 31st after a nearly 2 decades-long war following the September 11th attacks. Now, roughly 5,000 troops will be part of the American drawdown. Joining us now to talk about the crisis in Afghanistan is Rutgers University Associate Professor Dr. Wojtek Wolfe. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Some people are comparing the American exit out of Afghanistan to Vietnam, but Secretary of State Antony Blinken says it's not the same. What are your thoughts?
Well, the optics on it certainly are not the best. There are differences between the two, but ultimately it's a timing issue. And had the White House waited a few more months to announce the withdrawal, it probably would have been a different outcome.
So what exactly do we need to watch for in the next 24 to 48 hours? A lot of people there are trying to get out. They're afraid. There's chaos. What happens now?
Well, the priority right now is to get U.S. personnel out. Everyone working for U.S. government and also local nationals that are aligned with U.S. government interests is to get them and their families out safely. The next 24 to 48 hours will really set the tone for the rest of the week. So far, the Taliban is signaling to its regional allies and other regional neighbors that it's willing to make deals, it's willing to establish some kind of a temporarily coherent policy. And so it's signaling Iran, Pakistan, and China that they are looking ahead to the future.
Well, what about the Afghani people?
Well, for the Pashtun people that are in Afghanistan, it is a very cautious time, especially for women. Regardless of what the Taliban does, it's likely that they are going to install Sharia law. It's definitely going to change everyday life functions for women in that society. And that's why in most cities, especially in Kabul, the women are staying at home. They are hiding out right now in fear.
Right, exactly. Well, the U.S. only started pulling out troops recently. So is this takeover a surprise? Was it just a matter of time that this was going to happen?
It was a matter of time. It was only a matter of time that it was going to happen. But with the announcement being in spring and summer, you're looking at peak troop levels for the Taliban. Late fall is when the Taliban tends to withdraw, hides more in the mountainside, and in the winter months, they are less active. So right now is really, it's not that surprising that they responded this quickly.
September 11th is just a few weeks away. What does this mean for our national security? A lot of people wondering, with everything going on there, what could happen here?
The answer to that question is really with the Taliban's ability to control ISIS and to control al-Qaeda. I suspect that in the short to midterm, they're going to try and restrain those groups. Right now, they are celebrating what they perceive as a major victory against the U.S. The main concerns are in the longer term. How long would they be able to influence ISIS or al-Qaeda against strikes on U.S. targets?
All right. Well, Dr. Wolfe, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
And stay with Fox 29 for the very